This video production is sponsored in part by Murray Cozy Trucking Limited. With 29 years of experience and Canadian owned and operated, honesty, integrity, and loyalty are important. You can be confident when you cozy up with us. Check out our website at murraycozytrucking.ca.
Castrol Edge?
I'll try my best.
All right, I've got 3 famous movie quotes, so I'm going to read one, and I'm going to give you A, B, C, and if you get 2 out of 3 right, you get that great prize courtesy of Castrol Edge. All right, here's the first movie quote. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Is it from A, Mummy Dearest, B, Dirty Dancing, or C, Jurassic Park?
Dirty Dancing.
Absolutely awesome, you got it. That's 1 for 3. All right, here's your next one. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Is it from A, the Titanic, B, the Perfect Storm, or C, Jaws?
Jaws.
Jaws, 2 out of 3. Let's do the third one anyway. We're gonna make you do this one yourself because you already won. All right, here's your next quote. Show me the money. Is it from A, Jerry Maguire, B, Pretty Woman, or C, Forrest Gump?
Harry Potter.
He wins anyway. Our Castrol Edge contest. Castrol Edge Titanium. Get that synthetic oil in your engine. All right. Who's ready for some free stuff out there, ladies and gentlemen? Let's make some noise. Somebody scream. We've got some great giveaways. I want to hear you scream. Stand up and wave your hands. Let's make some noise. Many thanks going out to Castrol Edge for sponsoring tonight's event here at Red River Co-op Speedway. And we're going to take things back up to you now, Pat Mooney.
All right, Darren, thank you. Hey, there's some OMGs flying out there. Yeah, Chris and Larry's OMGs in the house tonight. Well, we're going to get going with our next race here, and here's the lineup. The 19 is John Hadinga. Outside of him, the double OD is David Delane. The 29 is Big Chad. He's a rookie in this class. To his outside, the 84 is Justin Lee. Row 3 is a 6C, a rookie, Len Carlson inside, and Jason Somak on the outside in the 3 car. Inside row 4, the 55 is the Beaver Truck Center, Murray Cozy Trucking, number 55 of Murray Cozy. And to his outside from Brandon, it's not, his name's Brandon, it's the 4B of Brandon Rehill. That is your lineup for the first of 3 Midwest Modified Heats. So with 3 heat races, the top 3 finishers in each of the 3 heats get their point average transfer spots. The drivers draw. You wonder how they start on the front row, and some guys are unlucky enough to start on the back. But when they come in the back gate earlier on today, they draw. The guy that drives the best number, well, in this class today was the number 19. He's on the front spot of the first race. The guy that's on the tail spot of the last race, Brendan Luczynski, he drew the worst number. That's how we decide. And then we line them up for the feature by their point average. Here we go. We're going green for Castrol Edge Professional. Double OD, David Delane out front and looking good. He started on the outside of the front row, and he is long gone on his closest competitor, John Hatinga. 3 wide coming off of turn 4. The 6, the 3, and the 84. Justin Lee in the 84. Oh, the 19 car to the top of the track. That allows the 6 of Len Carlson to close in on the number 2 spot. Here comes Somak down on the bottom in the black 3. He forces Len Carlson to get on the gas, and that moves him out of position. Big Chad up on the top of the track in turns 3 and 4, but he carries on. Wow, David Delane is out of here, the double OD. Great race for second place. Jason Somak in the 3 car. The 19, 19 just about loses his grip on the thing and goes from second to fourth. Look at the great race back there, the 84 just passing the 55 in turn 4. There's no race for the lead, but there is lots of racing all the way through the pack. Car over the top of turn number 3. It's the 29 of Big Chad. So the yellow flag comes out for him, and we'll get going again when we get, I think if you cause a yellow in the heat race, you're gone for that event. Now, coming up to visit us tonight is a young lady named Caitlin. Now, Caitlin, tell us firstly, where are you from and what brings you to Winnipeg?
I'm originally from BC, but I'd moved out to Montreal, so I've traveled here from Montreal.
Parlez-vous français?
Je suis complètement bilingue.
Oh boy, I'm lost. I'm lost. I only knew 3 words. So somebody told me, now I don't know if this can be true, but tell the people what you're doing in Winnipeg and what you do before Winnipeg and after.
Well, I rode my horse here from Montreal, and I intend to ride my horse from here all the way back to British Columbia.
Do you not have a car?
I drive a 1990 Acura Integra RS Sport Standard, and she is in safekeeping in BC right now.
Oh, so the horse is faster, huh?
No, the car's faster.
How long are you in Winnipeg for?
My horse is injured at the moment, so we're taking some time off, so we'll see. It's up to him.
If you asked me to walk across the country, there's not a chance I'd do it, so maybe your horse is just putting up a little, I ain't doing it anymore.
He likes it here.
He does, I can imagine. He likes it anywhere you decide to stop. So is this your first time to Winnipeg and coming out to the track to visit us?
It is the first time here. I've just gone through before, traveling across the country, but definitely first time at the track, and I'm really liking it. Good race.
Well, it's nice to have you out here. Enjoy yourself tonight, and thank you for coming up and saying hi, and good luck the rest of the way.
You can find me at One Girl, One Horse, One Country. Facebook, Google, you'll find me.
Okay, so tell me what that's all about. You doing this for money or something? No? No, you're just doing it because you want to wear the horse out.
It's fun. Come on, it's an adventure. Show some adventurous Canadian spirit.
Good girl. All right, we're going back to racing right now.
You should have started that race off with, and they're off.
Well, you're the Assiniboia Downs expert, not me. Two to go, and David Delane leads the way in the double OD, the 3 car. That is Jason Somack at second. Remember, the top 3 finishers get their point average spots for their starting positions come the feature. Here's the white flag, David Delane with 1 to go. We got a good race shaping up for 3rd place. That final point average transfer spot, Murray Cozy in the 55 has moved himself into a position where he's looking to steal that number 3 position. He started 7th and he's up to 4th right now. Here's your winner. How about a big hand for David Delane in the double OD? Jason Somack grabs the second spot rather. 3rd goes to the 6C, Len Carlson. 4th to the 55 of Murray Cozy. And rounding out the top 5, it's the 84. The 84 is driven by Justin Lee.
Winnipeg's new #1 hit music station, Energy 106. Proud sponsor of the Red River Co-op Speedway. Listen to Energy Mornings with Frankie Hollywood every weekday from 5:30 till 10. And follow on Twitter and Instagram at Energy 106 FM.
Can you guess who's top dog in the alley? Know who I'm talking about? I'll give you a clue. Silver trucks and green bins. That's right. Johnson Waste Management. Johnson Waste Management has been recognized as the top dog in the garbage business. Not 5, not 6, not 7, but 8 years in a row. Not bad for a locally owned family-run business in a dog-eat-dog world. Johnson Waste Management, doing their best to be the very best.
All right, we're about ready to go with our second heat of Midwest Modifieds tonight, and here's how they line up. Starting on the pole, it's a rookie. The 88W is Cody Wall out of the Winkler area. Outside of Cody, the number 95 is Ted Dole. Inside row 2 from, oh, why do I always forget that neighborhood? Where it always floods. Grand Point. That's Devin Gordon to his outside, the 44 car. Saturday's feature winner. Oh, no, he got second. Oh, no, he got first. Austin Hunter. And inside row 3, it's Darren Boychuk from Brandon. Outside of him, the 20 is Nick Audette. And on the back, it's Mark Kohakowicz. And the 22, Mark is a rookie. Once again, top 3 finishers get their point average transfer spots for the feature, and the race is heating up for the 3rd spot. Austin Hunter pulls into the lead in the Oak Point Oil. Keewatin Truck Service, number 44. Back to second is the 88, that's Cody Wall. Good race for 3rd place. A great race heating up for the number 3 and final point average transfer spot. The 95 of Ted Dole looking good at 3rd, but look at this. He's got company in stereo. Boychuk all over him like a cheap suit. And Devin Gordon, second place Cody Wall pulls off the racetrack. He must have mechanical problems. So now Austin Hunter has a half a straightaway on his closest competition. Oh, some smoke coming out of that 22 car at the back of the pack. Three to go, and the race is heating up for that 3rd spot once again. It's currently occupied by the number 95 at Ted Dole. But Devin Gordon in the 44X, the St. Vital Electric entry, is within striking distance and would love to take that 3rd spot away. Gordon is up on the high side, but appears to be, at times, looking like he's close enough to get the job done, but at other spots on the racetrack, it does not look like it's going to happen. Oh, there he is, making the play for 3rd place. Devin Gordon moves to 3rd in the 44 car. Your leader takes the white flag. Austin Hunter. Austin Hunter started 4th. And he will bring the Keewatin Truck Service number 44 to the checkered flag. Second spot goes to the 30. That is Darren Boychuk. 3rd and final point average transfer spot, the 44X to Devin Gordon. Those of you that aren't regulars with us here at Red River Co-op Speedway, you may wonder what those cars are doing going into the infield. Well, you'll see them come along behind the signboard fence, and where the fresh, hot pizza sign is, there's a scale there. Now, each class has a minimum weight requirement, so the idea is to keep expensive metals out of the sport. This class, the cars have to run 2650. I believe it's 2650, and if you run a Burt transmission, if you run an automatic, you can be 50 pounds lighter. But in the heat races, the top 3 must go across the scale and make sure they're of legal weight, and in the features, the top 5 will. Well, we have heat number 3 about ready to go.
All right, Pat, we do have modified heat number 3 set to go here. Your Castrol Midwest Modifieds coming up right now. Starting on the pole in this one out of Winnipeg is going to be the 28 of Channing Spruill. Outside of Channing, the 88 is Paul Veert out of Winnipeg. Inside row 2, the 93 is Kalen Cron. And outside row 2 in the 4th starting position, the 4H is out of Brandon. This is Grant Hall. Inside row 3 in the 27 out of Winnipeg is Joe Tates. Joe's running mate in row number 3 is out of Greenbush, Minnesota, in the Wall Brothers Racing 47W. This is Jordan Wall. And rounding out the field is Brendan Lashinsky out of Winnipeg in the 12L. Castrol Midwest Modifieds on the racetrack right now for heat number 3. Castrol is a proud sponsor of Red River Co-op Speedway. We are passionate about racing and want to help you make your engine titanium strong. Try Castrol Edge, our strongest and most advanced range of engine oils yet. All right, 1 to green here in your Castrol Midwest Modifieds. Channing Sproul and Paul Viert on the pole as we get set to go for our 3rd Midwest Modified Heat of the night, brought to you by Castrol Edge. Well, Pat, it's interesting. You were talking about minimum weights, and you were talking about exotic metals. That's what keeps the expensive exotic metals out of these race cars, but there's one place you can run an exotic metal like titanium, and that's if you run it in your oil sump, Castrol Edge Titanium.
Oh, boy, you didn't have me following along. You got me cold there.
Another day. Here we go. It's green.
Side by side in turn 4 for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd and 4th. Remember, the top 3 get their point average spot for the feature. This is the 3rd of 3 heat races. The leader is Grant Hall. Grant is from Brandon. 2nd spot, the 88. That is Paul Beard from Winnipeg. A good race for 3rd place. Channing Sproul is at 3rd, but the 47 car looking to change that. Jordan Wall in the 47W. Jordan Wall running the high side of the racetrack. Now the race heats up for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place. Grant Hall in the 4 car continues to lead. Grant started in the 4th starting spot. He is your current leader with what, 3? Uh-oh, Channing Sproul loses a grip on it in turn 4. Oh boy, and Tony Casey loses a grip on it as well. So in the heat races, if you cause a yellow flag, you are sent to the pit area for that event. So we'll have to see who that yellow flag is for. There was both 2 drivers had spun there in turn 3 and 4. We'll have to see who that yellow flag is for. All kids should have the ability to walk, to talk, to go to school, and play with friends. Some just need a little extra help, and the Children's Rehabilitation Foundation is there to help. Because when children have the right equipment and opportunities, their potential is unlimited. Learn how you can change a child's life at crf.mb.ca. So we usually start after a yellow flag. We'll start the leader out front on his own and everyone else 2 wide. Well, when it gets to be under 5 laps remaining in a race, we put the cone out on the front straightaway, and it's a single file style start with no passing until you pass the cone. If you're in 2nd place, you love it. If you're in 4th place, you don't like it one bit, but nonetheless, that's how it goes. And we're about ready to go back to green with the cone on the front straightaway. Castrol Edge Professionals are a sponsor tonight. Top 3 cars get their point average spot for the feature. All of these cars Chevy powered. 1 girl out there driving. Girls, you want to cheer for the orange 93. Here we go. Top three get their point average spots. The 47 car, Jordan Wall, doing a nice job. He's got the heat on second place Veert in the 88. Tate's having problems with that 27 car, a little bit of handling issues, but he gathers it up and continues as he heads down the front straightaway behind the 93 of Keelan Cron. Grant Hall continues to lead, this time by 2 to go. Oh, another spinner. He gathers it up. That's Jordan Wall. He collects it and keeps going and doesn't lose third spot. That's the amazing part of that. On the white flag, 1 to go. Grant Hall, who started 4th, has dominated this event. There he is, your winner. How about a hand for Grant Hall? Second spot goes to the 88 of Paul Veert. Third spot after starting 6th to the 47 of Jordan Wall. Top 3 cars will cross the scale, make legal weight, and I believe, yes, we have our Throw to the Throne contest coming up. I'm going to turn things over to Darren down on the main stage.
All right, it is time for our Dynasty Bathrooms Throw to the Throne promotion. The idea, each contestant will get 4 beanbags. The contestant that throws the most in the throne will be your winner of your Dynasty Bathrooms Throw to the Throne promotion. So we're going to meet our contestants right now. Your name is?
Mitch.
And?